Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. I'm here with another weekly oracle reading, and it's going to be from the 18th to the 24th. And we'll see what the messages are for this week, and we'll go deeper in with the tarot as well. And I will be coming back with a light language transmission for the Aries new moon, the solar eclipse, which is very potent. I'm already feeling it. And the main message I'm getting for this week, for right now with the energy I'm in today, it's the 17th for me as I'm recording this, but the main message is to kind of surrender, take it easy, and witness what's coming up. There might be a little bit more triggers happening. There might be things kind of chaotically trying to organize themselves because we're also getting a Mercury retrograde. So just take it easy, really listen to yourself, what you need. Try not to overextend yourself if possible. Let's see what the messages are. We'll see if we get any specific things going on. Let's see. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Okay. All right, so beautiful cards came through. The first card that came out is Trust Your Intuition. And I feel like we've had this one recently too, and I'll read the description again of it. But this light language is an activation to help us kind of clear our third eye, clear any places we may still be holding a little bit of, I'm hearing specifically anxiety. So if we're holding onto anxiety or in a state of anxiety, we can kind of block off our third eye, our intuition, because we're so in a state of frenzy, I'm even hearing. But within this, we get the divine integration, which I love. Last week we got divine guidance, and now we're having divine integration. So that also kind of aligns with take a step back, listen, trust what your intuition's telling you. Allow yourself to kind of surrender and integrate. And it was 222 on the recording there. The affirmation for this one is, I am open and receptive to releasing the old and allowing for deeper reconnection to love. Beautiful. And I love this last card. So I usually like to do 3 cards of the oracle deck, and then we dive deeper in with the tarot. And this last card we get is the Earth card. So it's all about grounding, anchoring in our integration, anchoring in our intuition, right? The affirmation with the Earth card is, I am rooted and grounded within my physicality. The earth is my healer. So even imagining a pyramid shape from, I'm even getting from like our solar plexus or even our heart centers downward. And it can be a giant pyramid that even goes beyond our feet. So we're really anchoring ourselves in and grounding and connecting to the earth. And anything we're transmuting, I always like to use the practice of the visualization of getting source, divine source, Gaia energy coming up, but then also grounding and allowing ourselves to root into the earth and give that transmutation back to the earth, because we're healing within our own multidimensional aura, our energetic field, and of course that extends into the earth, extends into our physicality in the 3D. So take some time to ground. What is it that helps you ground? Is it being in nature? Is it eating earthy foods like vegetables, root potatoes, all that kind of stuff? Is it journaling? Whatever it is, taking maybe a Epsom salt bath. Warm baths always help kind of detox any anxiety even too. But let's go into the description for Trust Your Intuition. And let's see. We get a number 3 with it too, which very much aligns to the Trinity energy, even the pyramid type frequency. Let me see for us. Here we go. Your intuition is more substantial than you may think. Perhaps you already know you have a strong intuition about things, but you just need a clear sign or confirmation. This card is that sign to help you remember how intelligent you are regarding your gut feelings or intuition. This card may have also come to you to activate a new aspect of your inner knowing. Your intuition is that inner knowing of the small things and the big life decisions you may be facing along your journey. Feeling safer within your being, you can trust what feels right for you, even if it doesn't make sense now or others don't understand. And I'm hearing that's kind of a big emphasis, like going inward, trusting our internal knowing, and maybe allowing ourselves to disconnect and not need the outward confirmation in this way of aligning for us. Sorry, that's my cat's ass again. If you make a decision from what feels like your intuition, but it doesn't line up to support that feeling, there may be another perspective that your guides or your higher self want you to explore. The more we practice listening to that inner voice of guidance rather than the inner critic we all experience, we develop more strength and discernment of the true voice of our intuition that comes through to our senses. And the invitation is, what is your intuition saying to you at this moment? How can you practice listening to what you need or know to be true? So we could even take a second right here just to kind of feel into our bodies. And we don't really need to get a certain answer right now, but I'm hearing in this way, just connecting to our breath, grounding our being, grounding into the present, knowing that you are integrating, you are on a journey right now that is very expansive, very much multidimensional in terms of how you're witnessing yourself, how you're witnessing the world around you. The card we got on the bottom of the deck was Flower of Life. And I feel like this also helps us have extra grounding because the Flower of Life holds all the geometric measurements that anything can be measured by, even in terms of creation. The affirmation with this card is, I am one with the sacred geometry of the universe. I am surrounded by loving and sacred intelligence at all times. So we can even find that sacred geometry, that flow within the earth, within nature. Even just looking at flowers or witnessing how the birds live their life, how nature flows. And allowing our body to remember, us, our even minds, our intuition to remember that we are nature. We are one with all that is, even beyond what we can conceive all that is. So let's go a little deeper with the tarot cards. Ooh, that's a hard shuffle. I'm hearing there's certain situations that may resonate that will come forward in terms of more guidance, which is lovely. So I'm also now in this moment hearing that the Aries new moon solar eclipse can also bring more heightening to our intuition. So that day particularly, try to kind of ground yourself and allow space for integration, whatever that looks like for you. If it's kind of isolating, taking time to yourself, journaling, maybe holding an intention with a candle to enhance your integration, enhance your grounding into the present moment. Maybe even getting together with a group of people that really support you, that holds the similar values, that can help you anchor yourself in these activations that are coming through. Beautiful. Yep. Take some time either with yourself if that feels more comfortable, or in a group and meditate together, or whatever it feels good to do to anchor. But know that you are supported even if you are in isolation or don't have the community that you're longing for. It is coming. It is here. And that's the Four of Inspiration, so also connected to our intuition. See how they're almost getting the downloads from above? I even see this as their higher self or source energy coming down, and they're anchoring into the earth, but they're also elevating, they're integrating a whole new way of being. Wow. And I'm seeing even if you are by yourself, you can do this and connect with your spirit guides, with your team. And they're always with us, right? Even in the ways that we don't perceive. Oh, wow. So, oh shit, girl. What the fuck? Sorry, there's some great stuff coming in for us this week. Woo, all right. So we get the Eight of Inspiration. I remember this came up before when we feel like we're pulling through and that we're having trouble moving through and making things happen. We're also clearing up echoes of the past. So there may be things that trigger us that we have to go back and revisit. But also know they're saying in this way too, we are moving forward. We're also moving forward at the speed of light, like beyond the speed of light. So take it however you will, this card, this frequency, because we can be feeling all of it at once. We can feel like we're not doing enough. Things are moving so slow, but yet things are happening really fast. I can't keep up. And it's weird and a paradox to feel all of that at once, but it is possible because I feel like that sometimes a lot too. So, and I'm getting, this is where we need to ground, because then we get the world, what is it? The world cosmos, which this is stepping into our power. This is major arcana. This is harnessing our purpose, harnessing our frequency for the world, for ourselves, for beyond what we can conceive, even the way that humanity is evolving into this higher state of consciousness. So again, trust your power, even if you feel like it's not coming together in the way you want. Harness and know through your intuition, even if you don't get specific messages from your intuition, just trust the feeling beyond the anxiety, the feeling of the peace within our souls that already exists, that sometimes we just cover up with noise from the external or our inner critic, right? And then we get the Sun card, which I feel like is so fitting for this Aries solar eclipse. So it is heightening our power, our magic, our love of self, our love of what we desire, our creativity. And then we also get, again, the muse of emotions. So we're tapping into harnessing how to use our emotions to our benefit instead of them drowning us or feeling discombobulated. So if you do feel like you're still working on harnessing your emotions, harnessing your power, take some time and set the intention to integrate your power, to trust that you can harness and master what you've learned through this lifetime, what you're maybe still collecting from past lifetimes, and know that you're doing wonderful. So take it easy. Don't be so hard on yourself, okay? I know it's easy to get caught up and compare and to judge and feel like that's helping us move forward, but really it doesn't. Because then we're also in that way when we're judging ourselves, we're judging our inner child, that inner part of our deep soul. We're kind of being the parent that's not very supportive to ourselves. So it's okay to celebrate where you're at, because where you're at right now is everything and beautiful and exactly where you're meant to be, right? Even if it's not what we're longing to fully experience, that desire, those desires never end, right? We are always wanting something more. We're always reaching for a new level. So it's okay to just maybe even sigh, you know, like, I'm here and I'm grateful to be alive. Even if things are hard right now, I know things will get better. Like saying things like that, I'm hearing, will help us even ground any anxiety and filter it through the state of love, the state of our inner knowing, our intuition. Yeah. Again, we got this card last week. It's stepping into new creativity and trusting. We see the little black cat too. So we're magicians. We're powerful, even though people may be not fully supporting our power or ooh. So the cards that just popped out, yeah, we get the Tower card. So there's huge, massive shifts happening this week. I'm hearing them have already been happening, but we're going to start to see it in our external. And we've been afraid of it in terms of we're tired of our bullshit. We're tired of putting ourselves through anxiety loops or fear, whatever it may be. And we're ready. We're ready to step into this power, this manifestation, the Ace of Materials. So even if you feel like things are crumbling, I promise they are reformatting for a better foundation. They were helping us not feel like an external participant in our lives. We may feel like we're on the outskirts, that we're having trouble, but we're really guided. There's so much divine universal forces helping us, supporting us. It is there. It may feel like it's not. It may look differently than we want it to, but we're stepping into this beautiful power, this beautiful peace. Look how relaxed she is, how at peace. She's closing her eyes, she's surrendering. So being out in nature to ground ourselves can help us through this transformation, allowing it to occur and know that it's happening for our highest good. And I'm hearing in terms of too, if you feel very much the collective energy and it's causing you anxiety, trusting that there is a higher guiding force, even through the chaos, even through all of these things that cause us sorrow and pain for others even. it is okay to stand in your power and anchor. That helps so many more than we can even know. I was even told at one point from a friend that even just our existence helps over 500,000 people through our vibration, not even doing anything specifically. Just the fact that we are who we are helps people, helps the world. So imagine what we can do when we anchor and ground our peace, ground our desires, ground our intuition, and trust, develop deeper trust and integrate, right? It's just magical. Yeah, so maybe even just allowing space if you've been feeling like you're kind of been ignoring and suppressing your emotions, suppressing even the inner critic, because it's like, oh, I'll just focus on what's positive. Sometimes we have to face the things that are uncomfortable and let it breathe. Let it be. I'm hearing even meditate and listen to what's internally happening for us. And it's safe to do so. Wow, we get the Death card. So allow what's not serving you to be transmuted, especially on this Aries new moon, solar eclipse. The Death card is the transformation, truly the transformation. So we get quite the spread this week. So much major arcana, so much transformation, so much stepping into our power, into our light, manifesting, even being more powerful than we could ever fucking imagine. Like, it's happening. It's taking its time in its own beautiful way. Just keep anchoring in your light, anchoring in everything, and give to the earth what you are having trouble processing, even the stuff that you want to transmute. Maybe even write things down on a piece of paper and bury it into the earth, or whatever it be for you, in terms of kind of setting the tone and physically doing something to kind of get whatever is bothering you out of your body. Yeah. Okay. I hope something within this channeling, these card readings, has helped you today or felt supported along your journey. I hope you have a beautiful week. I'm so excited to hear what transforms for you, what comes into light, what you feel anchored more into through your intuition. And I'll see you next time.